Hi guys, it's late. I probably look tired. I probably sound tired. I probably act tired. My son's asleep, sort of. He will wake up at any minute. He always does. There's no rhyme or reason to his sleep pattern, regardless of how much I try or don't try. There's no reason to it. For those of you that were interested in the last video, this was a necklace I was talking about. Told y'all I'd show y'all. In last video that I was speaking about, I did a interview with a Rider-Waite deck because it's new. I don't vibe with it well. I'm trying to. I think I can. It's going to be hard. It's a difficult deck. It's telling me it's a difficult deck. I'm pretty sure it's telling me I'm not ready for it. Working on it. Promise. But just to attempt to bond better and see how this one plays out, I was going to do an interview with this one because I haven't yet. That's the thing. I'm going to tack on a video at the end of this. I don't remember if I told you that or not. I've redone this a few times. That explains this a little bit more. In case y'all didn't watch the last video. If y'all didn't watch the last video, y'all can skip it at the end. It's like I said, it's just going to be a repeat of the last video. I keep getting the deer. Every time I look down, I see the deer, and now I'm seeing the fox. This is my son. Y'all are interested in knowing why I said that, I will be uploading a video that explains this one a little bit more. But yeah. Take note of the messages and whispers and secrets adrift on the breeze. And then this random one just popped up below. So show your emotions and regenerate love. Not even sure what animal that is. Oh, it's a crab. Those are my random messages for the day, apparently. So yeah, I'm gonna do an interview with this deck. I'm not gonna flip the camera so y'all see it because I'm sitting on bed. It's a little dark, it's a little hard to see. It's a little bit shaky if y'all, some of y'all might know what I mean because y'all watched the last one. So I'm just going to go in on this one. This deck vibed me better. It's one that popped out with me that I actually went back later and bought. It did still take me a while to figure out how to interpret it, but now that I do, it vibes. I don't read traditional. Go by the information on the books because that just doesn't feel normal to me. So I interpret it as I personally see it. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think you can interpret it however you see it. So, because it's messages that are meant for you, no one else. Well, it's messages that are meant for the reader. So you take it as you see it when you read it. I look tired. I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Anyway, getting into the reading. What are you here to teach me? What is this deck here to teach me? This one is so much easier to shuffle than the other one. Maybe it's the size of the deck. Maybe it's the fact that I've done this before. I think it might be a combination because of my cast. But yeah, I'm having so much better time shuffling this deck. So already this deck is easier. What is this deck here to teach me? Yeah, I was watching that card and it popped out. The elephant. I don't read this one in reverse, so there's that. You gain love and wisdom that is passed from one generation to the next. Love and wisdom that it passes on. Which, this is the deck I tend to use when I'm reading for y'all. So this is the wisdom I'm passing on to y'all. This is what this deck is here to teach. I'm gaining the love. I'm gaining the wisdom. I'm passing it on to y'all. Like I said, this deck is so much easier for me to read. Sorry. Yes, I'm cheating because I don't remember these questions. How do you see yourself? How does this deck see itself? How do you see yourself, my deck? How do you see yourself? Just feel free to throw out a card because I feel like that's the best way for this deck to answer me sometimes. It's just to randomly throw out a card. Sees itself as a crocodile. Not 100%. That's the only card it wanted to throw out at me, though. So, the alchemy of energy teaches that death will always yield new life. Change. It sees itself as change. Out with the old, in with the new. There's never going to be a rhyme without a reason. No matter what happens, there's always going to be something it's going to bring in its place. You might see the crocodile, but he's got a purpose. Right now you're seeing the heartache, you're seeing sharp teeth, you're seeing pain, you're seeing danger. But that brings change. The crocodile is change, like the death card. I see this card screams to me, and it's interpreted in my view as the death card. It's dangerous. It's change. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this card can't be anything else, in my opinion, than a death card, which is change. A lot of times, it's exactly that. It's change. It looks bad on the surface, but it 90% of the time has a positive outcome. You broke up with the love of your life. You see it as a horrible, soul-crushing feeling. Heart-wrenching, heartbreaking. Now. But later on down the road, you find the one, your soulmate or something, and you realize that if you had stayed with this mediocre person that made you semi-happy, that you thought you were happy with, or maybe you didn't even think you were happy, you just loved them, and that heartbreak, that lesson in life led you to the person that actually made you happy. That's a change. It's gonna hurt at first, but there's a reason for it, and it's gonna turn out wonderful. And I think that's what that card means. And that card was telling me what again? Sorry. How do you see yourself? It sees itself as change. It sees itself as something that's going to give you, it might be a painful truth, but it's for a better cause. It's going to give you a better reason. How do you see me? How does this deck see me? How do you see me? I am getting like 3 cards here. I am slightly curious. I think I'm gonna pull all 3 of them. Is that a crime? I don't think that's a crime. I see a spider, a bat, and a warhog. So I think the spider has a very interesting pattern on its back. Kind of looks like a skull, which I like skulls, so that's a thing. But spiders, if I remember correctly, I'm not even gonna read this right now. I will, but not in a second. It's a creative thing. It's a good thing. It's spider connects the land and the air. Spider might have a Pisces energy to it, to be honest with you, because it's got a foot in both worlds. But Travel will open up new possibilities in one special connection. See, this is resonating real well with the crocodile one that I was just explaining to y'all. Wild boar. Whatever tradition or others expect of you, only to yourself be true. And you have the power to transcend failure and move into a limited future. So, I kind of see where these three kind of actually go together. This deck sees me as, and I agree with it in a way, having a lot of expectations on myself. I need to be true to myself. I have the power to transcend failure. And in that, I can bridge the worlds because I can bridge the land and the air. And build a web that bridges, gets me off the ground. Which I can see as having a slight Virgo vibe too, because Virgo is land. So, and then the air, the bat that's transcending failure. I really think those three cards are going together. And then, how can I best work with you? How can I best work with this deck? How can I best work with you? I have a feeling I already know the answer to that. That just popped in my head. You already know. Water buffalo. Face life head on with courage and reclaim the brave spirit within you. So yeah, just go straight in. Be brave. Just go for it. Don't hesitate. The intuition, the knowledge is there. It's in spirit. It's, yeah. Which, that card actually fits what I was saying when I was shuffling. I got this little voice in my mind that said, you already know. And then that card came up telling me to, yeah, the brave spirit within. Courage, spirit within. Sorry, the camera's moving because I'm moving. So, yeah, that would make sense too. But back to my cheat sheet. Alright, what are your strengths? What is the strengths of this deck? What are your strengths? You know what? 2 cards popped out here. So I'm gonna go for the 2 cards again because for some reason this... You know what? Isn't it ironic? I just asked this deck what its strengths are. What is this deck always doing to me? I'm giving y'all single card readings all the time. And y'all single card readings tend to turn into multiple card readings. So, and then I asked it its strength, and what does it do? It gives me 2 cards at once. That in itself is an answer. Its strengths are multiple card readings, giving me multiple cards for an answer. I mean, I already have multiple cards for this already because I have how it sees me and its strengths. Seal, hard work and inspiration are the foundation of true creativity. In the cheetah, a decision once made will be followed by unwavering action. Those are its strengths. Its strengths, yeah, hard work and inspiration. It gives me inspiration. It's really good at that. It definitely wakes up a part of me that I didn't even know I had until I started doing these videos, because I just feel like I come alive when I start reading this deck to y'all. Compared to how I started out before I actually started doing this, I'm sure y'all have seen me go, boom. Well, maybe not quite, but I'm more alive now than I was earlier. I'm pretty sure. I feel it anyway, so it might be showing. And a decision made. Yeah, this is it's strengths, people. It's strengths. Okay, now I don't need. Like, guess what? I don't need a cheat sheet for this one. It's weaknesses. What is this deck's weakness? All right. I'm gonna put that one aside for a second because I feel like this one is wanting to give me more than one card, and I'm gonna stop calling cards because, good God, weaknesses. Sharpened senses allow you to observe the actions of others. Sensation of passion stir beneath a cloak of secrecy. Share your emotions and regenerate love. I don't really think the sayings are this card's weakness, though. I have a crab, a fox, and a panther. Observation or secrecy, maybe. I'm going to like put these three back in because you know there's a bunch of cards trying to pop out at me with that question, and I feel like I'm not seeing how to interpret this one's weakness yet. So I'm going to like reshuffle and ask that question again. Maybe to clarify a little bit better because I'm not really getting a good reading on that one, which is kind of strange for this deck. All right. What is your weakness? Oh, look, it just threw 3 cards out at me again. 3 cards again. This time, the deck literally just threw the cards at me. So, Panda. Enjoy the sanctuary of solitude to regain self-esteem and tranquility. Owl. Seek out deeper knowledge to see through deception. And Frog. Adapt and survive by accepting the inevitable and seizing potential. Joy, sanctuary, solitude. I know. I'm having a really hard time discerning what the weakness for this is. Maybe that's just me. Maybe like the Rider-Waite deck, its weakness is me. You know, that would actually make a lot of sense. Alright, one more time. Can I get some more clarity? What is this card? What is this deck's weakness? What is the weakness of this deck? Maybe dumb blonde moment. Yes, I used to be blonde at one point in time. Can I blame that again? I'm going to take the cards that I've already done, and I'm going to put them back in this deck because I'm getting the... Maybe it's weakness it can't give me because it's not in the deck to give. So, what is this deck's weakness? What is this deck's weakness? Okay. I lied. It gave me another one. Cobra. Change is inevitable, but with it comes the change to shed a burden. Change. The number 5 is a change number. My life path, the number 5. I still feel like it's hinting at me. That's just the vibe I'm getting because that's the only thing I can interpret. Or maybe I should revisit this later when I'm more awake and I can understand more. But at the same time, maybe being on half asleep actually is a better time to do the tarot. I don't know. That's a weird question. I thought one I'm going to dive too much into right now. Well, I'm asking this what its weaknesses are and not its limitations too. Maybe that's why it was getting me weird. What is this deck's limitation? Let's try that. Travel across Earth and overseas to securely embrace your dream. I give up. I'm done with the weakness limitation thing because I'm just not. That one's not working for me. Is it possible that it doesn't have a limitation? No, I highly doubt that's a thing. It probably does. I'm just being very bad at it, and this deck is trying to knock me in the head with the A, stupid. I'm telling you. But if nothing else, you can watch me be a little bit freaking weird acting because time and I don't know. Lack of sleep. I get giddy sometimes. I haven't reached that point yet. Don't judge. 7. What is the potential outcome of time together? What is the potential outcome? Did I read that right? Yeah. What is the potential outcome of our time together? What's the potential outcome of my time with this deck? Crocodile again. See, I told you I needed to put these back in. It wasn't for what I thought it was, but it was a feeling I had, and I just did it. And the potential outcome, what did I tell you this card meant earlier? It means change. Out with the old, in with the new. Things have to change, no matter how bad they seem, for things to get better. The potential outcome of this deck is change. It might be cold, it might be hard, it might be harsh, but it's going to lead to a better outcome. Maybe. Or I'm going to get eaten by a crocodile. Metaphorically, hopefully. But yeah, change. It's right now, that's not a bad card. One more message. What is my message? The Scorpion. And no relationship, passion offers a challenge of ecstasy and pain. The Scorpion followed the crocodile. There's the pain. There's the sting. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna lead to the change. Guess what? Scorpions have hardest exteriors. They're tough. They're durable. They survive in harsh environments. They're gonna deal with that harsh environment and bring about change. So, yeah, there's that. I'm gonna ask this deck a question I know. Alright. Describe to me what do I want you to describe to me? Tell me something about the necklace I'm wearing. I showed y'all earlier, so tell me something about this necklace I'm wearing. Can you give me a description of the necklace I'm wearing? Alright, well, multiple. Scarce beetle. What is unregarded or discarded holds a secret, a seed of creation. Not really. Llama. Let courage lead you to seek support and overcome my fear of intimacy. It's got the blue in the background. Round blue. Hippo, friends stay close by to shield you from life's adversaries. It's close by. It can be protection or a shield from negative energies. Hippos are mean. Just saying that. Random thought. Baboon is butts blue. Ironically, it's kind of the shape of the one stone. Anyway, but yeah. In love and declarations of passion, heartfelt communication is the key. I mean, again with the blue sky, the blue butt. A love relationship is what got me the necklace. So, kind of like the Rider-Waite one, I'm seeing this deck communicating to me in more than one way when it comes to that. It's giving me some description and some spiritual aspects of it. But, yeah. Can I get a single card that describes this one? Yeah. Circle. I don't know. Baby, hi, honey. Yeah, in case y'all haven't watched, I did ask someone about doing readings around him. It's safe. It's the intent of the tarot reader that is makes tarot reading around a child unsafe, but I don't harbor ill intent towards anyone, especially my own son. So, it's okay. That's a thing. Y'all might see him in readings. Anyway, he's getting fussy now. He just woke up, which means I'm not going to get any sleep tonight because he won't go back to bed until 4, and I have to be up at 5. That's how he rolls. He does have that schedule set. So, peace, prosperity, have fun, enjoy yourselves. Until next time, I'm gonna try to get Capricorn's readings out for both cusp areas because for some reason Capricorn, I have not managed to get a reading for y'all yet. Y'all must be doing great, excellent, something like that, and just don't need it, or y'all just don't get into that or something right now. But I am going to get that out hopefully tomorrow because I'm not gonna be able to manage to do it tonight. That over there is telling me I'm not gonna manage it tonight. So, I'm sorry, Capricorn. I'm working on y'all's. So, until next time, later, out. Good luck. Peace. Okay, sorry. I'm looking at the baby. So I use the animal messages cards mostly because that's a deck that resonates with me. I did purchase this deck at one point. Not really used because these cards do not at all resonate with me. Like at all. But I've had, and eventually I will get around to doing, a very clear concept in my mind of my own deck that I'm going to make eventually with book characters that I've written that really fit actually very specific cards in the deck. So I bought these pretty much to match up with my characters and do that. I'm sorry, sometimes I have to warm up when I do my readings and recordings. to get to a comfortable place. By the way, he's being nosy. Say hi. Yeah. Say hi again. Say hi. Anyway, yeah, that's why I'm watching him, because he's being a little goofball. But I lost my train of thought. He thinks that's funny. But yeah, that's the reason I got that deck, even though it doesn't resonate with me. That, and I heard it was supposed to be a really good like starter deck to start learning on, but it's never. Watching people read it makes sense, but it doesn't click for me reading it myself. So I did come across what they call a tarot interview today to get to know new decks, especially ones that you're having issues with. So I'm going to try that and see if I can't find a way to resonate with the deck doing that. I'll try a few other things with it eventually too, but I figured it would be interesting to try to resonate with the deck right now. First off, I'm going to do what they call like I said, the tarot interview with the deck, because it is a new deck. And then I'm going to, I don't remember what she called it, but another chick had a method that basically tells you how to interpret every single deck, because each deck gives you different types of interpretations. And I'm going to try that on this too, to see if I can't get some clarity with this deck by doing that. So that's what this episode is going to be about. I'm also going to, just for the hell of it, to do the animal messages ones like this too. I don't know if it's going to be in this video or I'm going to upload a second video with that one. I guess it depends on how long this video goes and how active this one is. Say hi. So, yeah. But I'm sure you're just enjoying seeing him. Update, in case y'all haven't seen my update on this, I did check with a tarot reader. No, not a tarot reader. A medium. A good, reliable source. I did actually ask them. Hi. Hi. I did ask them about doing tarot around a child, a baby. The reason that you're not supposed to do tarot is not actually anything to do with the deck. Deck is harmless. It's the intent of the tarot reader, which is why they don't recommend you doing that. But as long as the tarot reader does not have ill intent towards anyone, which I do not have ill intent, especially towards my son, it is actually okay to do these around them. So you will probably see him in some readings. Very possibly this one, because I might have to get in the pen with him in a minute and fight the baby over tarot cards, because he is not going to be happy just sitting out of reach of me right now. So but he'll probably be perfectly happy and content once I get in there with him. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that now. It'll actually give me more room to do the reading anyway, probably. So that's the update I'm doing on that.